Dun, 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 dun. I think I did it right.
Think so.
Yeah, it sounds a little better coming from you, but that's okay. So,
Hi.
welcome.
Welcome to High Heels Happy Hour,
where we discuss everything that we feel like it.
That's right. That's our prerogative.
Right.
Just everything, self-development, lifestyle, style, health.
Yes, a little bit of everything.
All that good stuff. And this is Ingrid, and I'm Christina. And yeah, and if you see us on YouTube, we have a little cheetah thing going on.
Oh, I do. I just saw that. I love it.
Yes. I'm red cheetah. You're
tan cheetah.
Tan cheetah. Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, let's check in.
Okay.
So check in. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
It's so much this weekend.
I
had so much this weekend. I had so many things. I graduated with Chance. So we are
Chance, the service dog, for people that don't know.
Well, by this
you
time,
need to come a little closer.
By this time, you guys should be listening. So Chance and I have been officially certified.
Woo-hoo!
So we are a part of like the ADA. So we get a little license. So now I can basically take him everywhere.
Yeah.
So
he's a big boy though. He won't fit everywhere.
No. But I got airplanes. Airplanes, I can take them.
Yeah.
Usually, I don't know. I haven't flown with a pet for a long time, but
I've
usually
never flown with a pet.
The pets go underneath the plane.
Only if there's if
but
they're
if
up
to
a certain
Yes.
Yeah.
And sometimes it doesn't matter how small or big. They usually go underneath, but a service dog actually goes with you on the plane. So I've never gone with a dog. I'm going to try it.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to plan a solo trip.
Oh, yeah.
Just me and Chance.
Okay.
So
he needs his own seat, though.
Well, we could do the bulkhead with a blanket. He has a blanket that I have for him.
I don't think I think you need two. He can't lie just by one.
No, but he can lay in the front.
Okay.
The next person maybe should like dogs too.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll put that on my ticket.
Yeah. Should like dogs. Must love dogs.
Yes.
Isn't there a movie called
Yes.
Must Love Dogs?
And then we had the walkathon for suicide awareness.
That was fun.
So
where I had to carry my dog because she got exhausted.
It was a little warm.
She was overly excited by all the people and dogs and Chance. And I had to carry my chunky monkey around.
It's not easy to carry her. She's
not
a little
easy.
She's compact.
She's compact.
She rolls a little bit.
Yeah, and does not like to be carried.
Yeah.
So
oh my.
Oh well. It was fun. It was a great cause.
Yes.
It was a great day.
Yeah. So how about you?
Oh, last week was a whirlwind. I was quite overwhelmed. I haven't been that in a while with all the fundraising issues and but apart from that, it was good. Apart from that. And then when that all was over, we did a fun photo shoot with Vero Beach Magazine too. That was fun. And both kids were gone this weekend, which is weird.
Yeah, that must have been.
One is in college, so he's gone more weekend, most or all the time. But the other one was gone too, and I was like, "What is this? This is what it's going to be like."
Oh man,
we need more dogs.
Well, let me know. I can always bring.
No, it was it was very quiet. It was kind of nice. I needed that. I needed the quiet after last week.
Right.
Anyway, so what is your hack?
So my hack going into the holidays would be to volunteer. A lot of people say they're going to volunteer, but there's a lot of places that actually need volunteers.
Yeah.
Soup kitchens, donations. A lot of people have food drives. So they need help like packing up for families.
Yeah.
Delivering for families that can't drive or are not able to leave their homes. And gift wrapping. So if you feel the need or would like to help out, the community is really big on that.
Yeah.
And just pick and choose. I've done the homeless kitchen, and sometimes I don't take my children. So depending on where you go, it's some of them are
Yeah.
kid safe and some of them are not. So just be aware of that.
Yeah.
No,
that's a great idea. That's a great idea.
How about you?
So my hack is it's like a saying, or win the weekend is my hack. And it could be win the holiday, whatever it is, but especially football season is here, and that usually leads to larger waist size, because you eat a lot of crap when you watch football. And also with the holidays, there's a lot of weekends and extended weekends. And so what I mean with win, it's not, I didn't come up with it, I heard it, but win the weekend means you don't have to sacrifice all the good and the good food and all that. Just make sure that before you go to watch the game, or before you know that you're going to sit down for huge dinners or barbecues, do some physical activity before, because then you will feel
a wash
better about so then you've won the weekend regardless. Even if you indulge, you have sort of
is that why the turkey trot is really good? Because you turkey
trot is great. So we have them here. I'm sure most towns have like a 5K or something like that on Thanksgiving morning, and it's great because then you've won the day. You have already worked out. And
are you doing that this year?
Well, I'm injured, so I don't think I can run. That's just really
that's okay.
Annoys me. But I'll walk it regardless.
I think if I run and you walk, you still probably
but I can't power walk. So
I'm pretty sure you might still beat me. I might do that one this year.
Yeah,
I've never done it.
It's great. I've done it so many years. It's really awesome. I love it. And because then you've done your physical exercise and you can eat. But think about that every weekend if you want to indulge.
I like
win the weekend, get the workout out done before. That's my hack.
Love it.
So today we're going to talk about, today is Thanksgiving. The day this podcast is released is Thanksgiving Day. So happy Thanksgiving. And we will have already done the turkey trot.
Yes.
So yes, we are recording a little bit in advance, but we're definitely in the swing of holidays. And I want to talk about holiday decor today, and how, because all the stores now are starting with all the decoration things, and you see people go nuts over decorations, even though this year might be a little less. But I just saw at the dollar store, they had a Dollar Tree had come out with their decor, items, and people went nuts. And I don't care if it's $1.25. If you buy that many things, it's going to add up. Yes. I just thought, wow, this is crazy. So what I want to talk about is how to get more bang for your buck out of your holiday decor, how you spend less while experiencing more out of your holiday decor. Does that sound great?
It does sound awesome.
Yes. So I'm a little bit of a minimalist, so I don't like to overdo any holiday or any decoration. But I do think, especially in the United States, people spend way too much money. And it feels like you're supposed to change your decor theme every year, which I don't think is feasible for anyone. It's a lot of waste too.
Yes, I don't do that.
And often, we'll get into it as we go along. But what I want to talk about is how you decorate for all the senses. You know, those 5 senses we have. Because when all the senses are engaged, so the senses are, of course, sight, touch, smell, sound, and taste. And when all of those are engaged, you experience, or the experience is enhanced.
Makes sense.
So it gets leveled up. So you get a full sensory experience. And I think especially Christmas has all of those components, so you can really play with it without spending a bunch of money on new decor.
Okie dokie, let's see.
Okay, so we're going to jump straight in with the first one, which is sight. So with sight, because of course it's all the shiny things we see. My tip is to have a decor theme. Doesn't have to be, you know, like a Barbie theme. No, it could be a color theme. Okay. So for instance, it could be, well, my decor theme is white, gold, and silver. Okay, well, that's a lot of ways you can do that. Your decor theme can be green and red, very common, or green, red, and plaid, something like that. Okay. But that you have a common theme throughout your different decorating items, because that will prevent you from just buying the shiny, pretty objects. So I know I've had the silver, gold, and white one for years, but I know if I want to add some new things, if I see something I like, if they're not gold, white, or silver, I'm not going to buy them. But if I see something that I do like, I know they will work with the theme. So, and again, you don't need to come up with a new theme every year. But look at all the Christmas ornaments and decorations you have, and maybe you can just give away the ones that are not quite within the theme. You can give them to Goodwill and other Salvation Army for people that can't afford Christmas decorations. It's a good time to wade through everything and clean out. But stick to a theme, color theme. It could be a shape theme. It could be anything like that. It doesn't have to be a tight Disney theme. But it really helps you not overspending on new things. Number 2 is touch.
It's my favorite.
That's me for you. Those of you listening, that's me touching Ingrid. So touch, things that are textual, adds a lot of dimension to decor. So things that are different texture, meaning a texture could be soft, fluffy, can be natural, like a cone, pine cone, can be, of course, shiny, sparkly, all those things that have different textures, add different dimensions to something. So in the winter, we often like to add the softer, kind of like the fake furs, the fluffy, and the fluffy blankets and things like that. Those are great to play around with texture. And again, it's enough to have one fuzzy blanket and one fuzzy pillow. It does not have to be 12.
That's probably my issue.
Oh,
I love fluffy. I love the winter because
So you over fluff.
I have, I do. I like the fluffy.
The thing is, sometimes when it's too much of something, you're killing the senses. It's just overload. Instead of making it a sensory experience, you make it a sensory overload and you shut down. So adding just a few things often has a bigger impact.
Probably Victor would concur with you because I shut down with all the fluffy blankets on the couch.
Yeah, well.
And I'm in slight heaven. I feel like a really
Then it just feels like a fluffy explosion happened.
Yeah. But I do love fluffy pillows, and I like to add them. But I'm not one to buy a whole lot. I've probably learned from you a little bit not to overbuy, but just the colors that I like.
Yep.
So I just, take them out. If I need to repurchase something, I will. But usually I don't buy. I spend a little bit more on something I really, really like, and I just reuse it.
And that's the way to do it. But I think for the holidays, it could be colors within the theme or just adding some. And of course, here in Florida, we don't have snow. or we don't have that kind of wintry feel. But just adding a little bit of softness can give you that kind of cozy feeling, even though we don't have the open fires and the, hot cocoa. We don't need that. I mean, we can, but we don't need it to keep
enjoyable.
warm.
Yeah.
But adding a few things in different textures, and it doesn't have to be fur or fluffy, but it could be knitted. It could be anything that's just a
cozy,
little different. Yeah, just adding dimensions make a big difference. And it could be to the tree as well. I love to mix texture ornaments in my tree. So again, I have that theme of gold, white, and silver, but I love to mix. Some of them are fluffy, some of them are sequins, sparkly, some of them are glass, some of them are metal. Just adding the different textures makes it a little more interesting. All right, number 3 is that smell. And few holidays have so many scents related to them as Christmas. Now, and scents overall is definitely somewhere where people go overboard. I mean, have you walked into like one of those candle stores?
I have a headache.
Oh God, I can't deal with it. Yeah.
Or Bath and Body Works.
Oh yeah, gosh. No, I can't do that.
Isabella likes going in.
Yeah, I know. The kids do, but I can't stand it. But it's nice to do just a few hints. So candles absolutely is a way of doing it, but don't mix too many different scents. If you find a scent that you really like, and it could be especially for the holidays, if it's some kind of holiday scent you like, then do a few of those candles in different places, but don't mix and match too much, because then again, the scent starts fighting with each other. Now, scents overall is a very new thing, or not new, but it's in interior design. It's kind of the new kid on the block, that now hotels have their signature scents, and homes have these home fragrance sets now, where it's really and I love it. I do have a scent that I love for my home. But think about it, that you're not mixing and matching too much of a good thing. But a scent can truly, just like taste can, but scent is going to be the first thing you notice when you step into a house. Don't you know that when you go to someone's house, you're like, oh, this smells just like, that person.
When I bring something from here, the kids are like, did you go to Christina's house? I go, yes, this smells like Christina's house.
Let's just hope it's a good thing.
Yeah. But I like too is because candles too, I have a fear of leaving them on. Since we are in and out a lot. Yeah. Sometimes I simmer cinnamon, nutmeg, and cloves on the stove.
That's great.
Cook, so you
it's
don't
like the home baked buns trick.
Yes, and you don't smell the food.
Yeah.
So that's always nice.
That's good.
And then cozy.
Yeah. That's great. Yeah, having typical holiday scents that we either in your cooking, your baking, or just simmer on the stove. Yeah, that's a great way too to increase the holiday feeling.
Because I'm a scent girl. I like when you walk in, you're like, oh,
and it definitely it is the first thing that hits you when you open a door is the smell, and then the sight. But so think about it, but just don't overdo it with competing scents, because then and there are a lot of these diffusers now where you can use oils too.
Or if you like, sometimes you can do one a week and just clean it out, because there's the holiday. Well, Christmas has a lot of scents. Yeah, so you can switch them out, but just like you said, don't mix them. Yeah, because the worst thing. Yeah, it's like a headache waiting to happen. Yeah. So,
and it's also confusing if you're feeling different scents. It confuses the mind, and our brain likes order. So if it's confusing,
I think your brain likes order.
Well. Most brains like
when you walk
order.
in, it smells like pine. You're like, oh, that smells so good.
Christmas, and then there is lavender, and then there's orchids. Yeah, it's a lot. All right, that was smell. I still think if you do like home baked cookies or something like that, that smell beats most things. That's just, and for the holidays, you can do a lot of that.
That's the only one I don't like.
You don't? Oh, I love it.
I don't like cookie smell.
cookie smells fantastic.
I don't like cookies.
I don't like cooking smells when when you cook anything with curry, Indian curry, that lingers for days. Don't do that and then put on the pine scent. That is not a good combination. But yeah, anyway.
That does not sound
great. Curry with pine. No, not great. Anyway, let's move on.
Yes.
Next sense is sound. Have we heard enough holiday tunes yet?
I think Mariah Carey broke out that All I Want for Christmas, November 1st.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yes.
So we're going to hear that for the rest of the year.
I do love holiday music. And I used to have XM radio in my car for that sole reason that they have these holiday channels so I could just listen. But then I figured it's a little stupid to subscribe just for that. But I have a rule. My kids, they don't ride with me as often, but it was like, you cannot play holiday music before December 1st.
Oh, I already it's already November.
That's me. Yes, but no. So Christmas music, there's no Thanksgiving music.
No, gobble gobble. Like, that's it.
Yeah. But I from December 1st and on, it's go for it. Or after Thanksgiving, I guess you can do it after Thanksgiving. Yeah, that's fine. But anyway, sound, setting the scene for the holidays.
Yes.
Same thing as the sense. Doesn't cost much. And again, music doesn't cost anything, especially if you have an Alexa. It really can set the atmosphere and the scene just by playing. Yes, by playing Christmas music. Doesn't need to be all the decor. It could be a little bit of that, a little bit of scent, and then some Christmas music. So sound is super important and really enhances and sound enhances the experience, I should say. And then sound too, we connect a lot of memories to sound. So if it's a certain holiday tune that you've always enjoyed, or that brings up certain memories, that is a great little cue. And again, it relieves or enhances mood and relieves stress. And I don't think there's any stressful holiday music. I think they're all kind of
No, but I will say something really funny. Some of the older songs that help us with core memories are the ones that now people are like, oh my gosh, did you hear what they were saying?
Yeah, I know that we haven't really thought about the lyrics. Yes. Yeah. No, just skip the lyrics. Just listen to the tune. Yeah. But it's interesting. Yeah.
You know, I'm like, wait, I love that song. Do you know what it says? I'm like,
yeah, no, I don't want to know. I just want to love the song. I don't want to know.
And then I sing it and I'm like, there's nothing. Oh, well, but I still love the song. It's just, you know, one of those things that everything is.
Yeah.
God knows what says what, but enjoy the holiday music.
And just turn off the lyric ears and just listen to the tunes. But yeah, playing a little music in the background. And I know my assistant Amber, who is probably listening, she knows my rule of not before Thanksgivings, but she plays holiday music in the office December on.
I love it.
Which is very nice. I forget, but she's very good at that. All right, last sense is taste.
My favorite.
Yes. So, of course, we talked about baking goods and all that great stuff. But the good news here, if you feel challenged when it comes to cooking, research have shown that the perception of food is affected by the surroundings it is served in or consumed in. Meaning, the food doesn't have to be all that good if you worked on all the other senses.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So don't stress out. Yes. So you can have a few key things that you know you're really good at, but then the rest of it, if you have the scene set, you have a little music, it smells good, you have texture, you have that theme going, the food doesn't have to taste that good.
Even fluffy marshmallows, textured crackers,
Yeah,
it's fine.
there you go. Yeah.
But I think of taste is there's a few things that I do just for the holidays, like the coquito.
Yeah.
As soon as I make that, I'm like, oh, the holidays
No,
are coming.
absolutely. We all have our
What
like
do you
my
have?
well, I have my grandma's fudge that which I could do all year round, but I don't. I only make it for Christmas. Yeah, no, that's the rule. Not rule, but that's the way she did it.
I hope
so
y'all
that's
are
the way I
watching
do
the
it.
YouTube because I have had a really sad face when she said she doesn't do it all year round.
I think my mom does it sometimes for the kids' birthdays, regardless of when the birthdays are. So, yeah, but I do it only at Christmas. Yeah, I think that's well, and then we have a Swedish drink, which I don't do over here a lot, but it's called glögg. And it's kind of like a mulberry wine. You drink it like a glühwein. It's like a wine, sweet wine, warm wine drink that you put cinnamon and cloves and
so
stuff
like a cider, almost like a warm
no,
cider.
It's thicker. It's kind of, but it has more spices.
Huh. I've never had that.
No, because it's usually I don't know. There's something I love to drink it when I'm in Sweden, but here in Florida, it's hot. It's not like I like yay glögg.
No, we do. Puerto Ricans do or Spanish do. They're kind of like tamales. You know, tamales is like corn with meat. So they're like that, but they're with green bananas.
Plantains.
And they put meat. Pork, usually pork, potatoes, raisins, and they make them with banana leaves.
Yeah.
They freeze them, and you cook them. And they're called pasteles. I've never made them ever by myself. There's always been kind of a family thing to do, but I've never made them. But it's really, really big.
Huh.
Like right now, my dad makes them.
Yeah.
At the house, and he sells them. Like
but it's a typical Christmas thing. But we have a lot of Christmas dishes, but I can't say that. I mean, there are a few things we will do just for Christmas, but otherwise there are things that we probably do another
this
time
is like
of the
a
year
big
as well.
thing. Like they make huge batches, and people will buy like a platter of like 50, and that's kind of a big thing.
But it's fun. Those things are fun to eat. Once that time of the year.
Yeah.
Just like turkey for Thanksgiving. I guess turkey can be for Christmas too, but we do the ham in Sweden. It's big for Christmas. The big ham.
Which Victor doesn't like turkey. The kids like turkey.
I've never had turkey.
Up until this year.
This year I'm going to try it.
Wow.
Yes. It's going to be exciting.
Wow.
Yes. I like chicken so much I never bothered to try turkey.
Turkey's a little drier.
Yeah.
So I think last year Victor actually ate my turkey.
Okay.
Usually I've failed at making really dry turkey. Or been really great at making dry turkey.
Okay. Well, that's
so
that's the taste you're going for.
Well, last year was really good. He actually had leftovers. So
yeah, I look forward to it. Well, when this is recorded, when this is released, we're probably preparing the turkey as we speak. But anyway, those are my ideas for getting more bang for your holiday decor buck.
Love it.
Don't go out and buy all new, but work with all the senses to get a full sensory experience.
I do have a question.
Yes.
Where do you like to get your decor from? Like, where's a good couple places that they can kind of favorite?
What? They can be anywhere.
Okay.
I have gotten holiday decor at Home Depot.
Oh.
Lowe's. Home Goods, but that's a given.
Yeah.
Target, I think, does a good job.
I like Target.
But then the most random places where you find something you like, if it's, again, works within your theme, then it's like, oh.
Okay.
But you know what? The best time to get holiday decor?
In February?
Well, they'll probably be off because then decorating for
That's right,
Valentine's. No, but it's right before Christmas, because they want to get rid of most of it before Christmas. So right there the week before, it's a good time to get. But no, look at the big box stores. They have some cute stuff.
And good deals too.
Good
deals.
They
want to get rid of it. Yes. They don't want to stock it or hold it.
Exactly. Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Well, that's fun.
Good.
Thank you.
Well, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Okay.
So until next time, we're going to work with our different senses, and we should have some for Christmas. We're going to do some Christmas martini. Oh, coquito. Did you hear? She said she was going to make coquito. Great.
I always make you some.
I know, but I want to see that in our glasses for next, or in an episode coming up soon. All right. Well, thank you. Until next time. Cheers.